food chain have to think twice before attacking an adult giraffe. To succeed, they must first bring it down. The African buffalo is one of the most dangerous ungulates on the continent. An adult can weigh from 1,100 to over 2,000 pounds. With a muscular and imposing body. Its strength is so great that it can toss an adult lion into the air with a single charge, causing serious injuries. Its most lethal weapon is its pair of curved horns, which extend to the sides and then curve upward like sharp blades. In males, the bases of the horns merge into a thick bone structure called a boss. The buffalo's thick, durable hide acts as a natural armor, making the claws and fangs of a lion less effective. But more frightening than all is its unpredictable and aggressive temperament. Unlike its domesticated relatives, the African buffalo retains a wild and primal instinct. It does not fear humans, nor does it fear lions, and above all, it never surrenders. Therefore, in most hunts, lions only have a real chance when they attack as a group. When the buffalo advance together, they are like an army on the march, strong, united, and ready to fight to the end. Since a buffalo's hide is difficult to penetrate instantly, the lionesses, who are responsible for the hunt, usually attack from behind. A precise pounce can throw the prey off balance and create an opportunity to bring it down, but the plan does not always go as expected. When it senses danger, the buffalo does not run into the forest. It runs back to its group. Reinforcements are certain. It is only a matter of time. In a few seconds, the roles are reversed. The lions try to continue the chase as the herd falls back, but they are surprised by the sharp horns ready to block their way. In buffalo, these reactions are reinforced by collective learning, as individuals learn from the group, and the whole group reacts as one. Another animal that shows impressive collective strength against predators is the chacma baboon, Africa's largest baboon. This is a primate with extremely complex social behavior. They live in troops of up to several hundred individuals. The social structure is well defined, with the strong males positioned at the front and back of the group during movements. The females and young are protected in the center. Their main natural enemy is the leopard. In a bushland in southern Africa, at the end of a hot afternoon, a leopard moves in silence. Unlike the lion, the leopard does not depend on a pride. It is an invisible hunter, a ghost among the branches, an assassin from the shadows. It strikes when the troop is least vigilant. But this time, luck was not on its side. An adult male in the baboon group raises its head. Baboons have a very developed sense of smell and sharp vision. A small signal is enough to trigger the collective alarm system. Instantly, a loud, short, and sharp cry rings out. Their defense is woven from a language of fear. Not a single cry of panic, but a sophisticated vocabulary of terror. There is a specific sound for the shadow in the trees, another for the danger on the ground, and yet another for the threat from the sky. It is an ancient lexicon, allowing the troop to see its enemy through the ears of a single sentinel. For example, a wahoo might be a general warning, but when combined with a low growl, it can specify the exact level of danger or the direction of the enemy's approach. An incredibly sophisticated communication system. The predator has just taken another step, and the entire troop has reorganized. The larger males move to the front, standing tall, fur on end, emitting piercing cries. One of them, perhaps the dominant one, charges without a moment's hesitation. Behind it, the others follow. It is not a desperate reaction. It is a strategy. The victory of the baboons lies not in killing the enemy, but in spoiling the attack before it happens. Unlike other prey that only flee, baboons have a sophisticated social organization. They divide functions, cooperate, and make decisions as a group. The collective acts as a living information network, where signals, emotions, and lessons are transmitted and processed in real time. In the wild, where a second's delay can cost a life, the defense of the baboons depends not only on claws or fangs, but on intelligence, memory, and coordinated response. It is the unity and intelligence of the prey that has made the hunter retreat in silence. Defeated, in the African elephant, one of the species with the most complex social structures in the animal kingdom, Motherhood goes beyond nursing or protection. It includes teaching and transmitting survival knowledge. A mother teaches her young how to navigate, how to find water in the dry season, and even how to mourn the death of a group member. In a 30-year study conducted by the organization Save the Elephants in Kenya, researchers concluded that mothers play a decisive role in shaping the behavior of their young. Biologically, the hormone oxytocin, known as the love hormone, plays a crucial role in activating maternal behavior in mammals. This mechanism acts like a pre-programmed biological miracle. Where motherhood is not a choice, but a mission inseparable from the body itself. The spotted hyena is one of the most brutal and effective predators on the African savanna. Its appearance may seem unusual, but its body is perfectly adapted for hunting. Low, powerful, weighing from 100 to over 176 pounds. Shoulders higher than its hips, a broad head, and above all, one of the most powerful jaws among carnivorous mammals. with a yellow coat spotted with dark patches and a muscular neck that helps it tear flesh, carry prey, and even confront other predators. The hyena is an efficient machine. The spotted hyena is an extremely intelligent omnivore. Its diet varies with the seasons and opportunities. They hunt in groups, attacking wildebeest, zebras, impalas, but also scavenge. A clan can be up to 80 individuals led by an alpha female, a rare phenomenon among mammals. This matriarchal structure is highly organized. During one such hunt, a hyena ambushed a young hartebeest, a large antelope. But before it could take the first bite, it was attacked by the calf's mother. Science defines this behavior as a defensive coalition, where prey join forces to counterattack a predator and save a member of their group. The hartebeest cannot withstand the crushing bite, but its mother will not let the killer escape unpunished. Sometimes, a hunt is reversed not by the prey itself, but by the appearance of a third party at the right time and place. In the vibrant context of the African savanna, the hippopotamus is the protagonist of these unexpected moments. The hippopotamus is one of the largest surviving terrestrial animals, second only to the African elephant in weight. An adult can weigh from 1.5 to 3 tons and be up to 16 feet long. Despite its slow and seemingly gentle appearance when submerged in water, do not be deceived. It is one of the most territorial and aggressive mammals in the natural world. They are semi-aquatic animals, spending almost their entire lives in the rivers, lakes, and swamps of the sub-Saharan region. Although they are herbivores, feeding mainly on soft grasses at night. An adult hippo can open its jaw up to 150 degrees, revealing canines that can be up to 20 inches long. Its bite can reach about 2,000 pounds of force, enough to crush a crocodile's skull. Unlike most herbivores that avoid confrontation, the hippo never backs down from an enemy. In the wild, the hippo is not the king of the jungle, but it is certainly the god of the swamp's wrath. So, even the most skilled predators of the savannah know an unwritten rule: do not trespass on a hippo's territory. In a world where life and death always go hand in hand, where the strong are not only the predators, sometimes the appearance of a third force like the hippo creates unexpected turns. When death is just a breath away, nature witnesses reactions beyond all predictions. No room for resignation, no turning back. We are used to the image of the predator, brave, silent, precise. But what few expect is the incredible resistance of those who seem to only know how to flee. Resistance comes not only from physical strength, but from a strategy of desperation. Many prey use their natural weapons, jaws, horns, legs, turning their bodies into a living defensive wall. There are behaviors in nature that even reflect a form of sophisticated collective intelligence. Where the creature fights not just for itself, but is ready to fight for the survival of the group. However, not every reaction leads to a victory. There are creatures that fall, but they leave behind scars and marks that make even the predator hesitate the next time. And you, what do you think? Does true strength lie not in fangs, but in the will to not surrender? When an impala uses its last ounce of strength to charge straight into the fanged jaws of a leopard, it is more than just a survival reflex. And when a herd of buffalo turns back, bravely attacking the predator that is pursuing the weakest member of their group, what we witness is no longer just instinct. It is resistance, a brave and willful choice for survival. In the harsh world of the African savanna, survival has never been just a matter of strength. It is a constant test of adaptation, endurance, and even hope. However, today, even the most powerful survival responses are becoming more fragile than ever. as the very environment they depend on is slowly disappearing. The African savanna was once a vibrant stage for the unending struggle between predator and prey. But now, beyond fangs and horns, the animals face an invisible enemy: climate change. According to a 2023 United Nations report, the average temperature in the Sahara and sub-Saharan regions has risen by more than 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit in the last 50 years, twice as fast as the global average. This is pushing the savanna into a cycle of severe and unusual droughts, making water and food increasingly scarce. Climate change is also disrupting the natural migration cycles. For example, the wildebeest, famous for its great migration, now faces unusually dry rivers and prolonged famines. Additionally, the loss of forests due to logging, agriculture, and mining is significantly reducing the living space for wildlife. While predators like lions and hyenas still hold their place at the top of the food chain, the prey faces a harsher reality than ever before. However, even in this context, nature has not lost its magic. There are herds of elephants that travel hundreds of miles to find ancient water sources, thanks to a phenomenal memory passed down from one generation to the next. But it also means that we do not have much time left. The disappearance of the savanna is not just the loss of a territory, but the shaking of an ecosystem that has been stable for millions of years. Under the scorching savanna sun, every act of resistance is now more than an instinct against a predator. It is a silent but powerful call that nature needs to be heard, needs to be protected. In the harsh context of the modern African savanna, prey faces more than just the fangs of a predator. Amidst the hot winds and withered vegetation, there are those who are silently rebuilding the lost balance. With awareness, with community, with the belief that nature never completely surrenders. One of the most powerful solutions today is the establishment of ecological corridors that connect isolated, protected areas into a continuous network. The Kavango Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area project is a prime example. This is the world's largest transboundary conservation area, covering over 200,000 square miles. Additionally, the sustainable management of water resources is being strengthened to keep the rivers and swamps, the lifeblood of the savanna, from drying out. In Botswana, the government and international organizations have invested over $120 million in the restoration of the Okavango Delta. One of the world's largest inland wetlands. At the community level, one of the most impactful changes has been the empowerment of local communities in the management and protection of natural resources. In Namibia, the community-based natural resource management model has proven effective by transferring control of the land to local communities. Technology has also become a new, crucial tool for the savanna ecosystems. From the use of satellites to track animal migrations, to the use of artificial intelligence to predict wildfire risks. In 2024, Conservation International, in partnership with Google Earth Engine, created real-time maps of drought areas, allowing conservationists to coordinate emergency resources. However, these numbers will remain just dry data if there is no connection between humans and nature. So, the real hope lies not in miracles, but in each concrete action. Whether it is a reopened channel to allow antelope to reach a water source, every small action from the global community can make a big impact for the African savanna and the threatened ecosystems worldwide. Let us choose to consume sustainably. Support credible conservation organizations. Share knowledge and raise awareness about the importance of wildlife. Here, nature is unforgiving. Every rainy season, every drought, every changing river rewrites the balance between predator and prey, between life and death. Yet, beyond the instinct for survival are journeys that span thousands of miles, enduring for generations, where species have learned to adapt, to endure, and to triumph. This is not just the story of one species, but of an entire continent, a story of life in constant motion. Welcome to the Wildlife Documentary. Wildlife, the untold migrations of the savanna wilderness.